It's this beautiful 6-point motif that looks like a crystal, but it also features a flower in the middle. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the ice crystal motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, so you're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to start with a base ring. For your base ring, you want to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to close off this ring by doing a slip stitch into the first chain that you made. So into that first chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And we're going to be working into the center of that ring. For row 1, we're going to chain 1 and then do 12 single crochets into the ring. So you do 1 single crochet, 2, 3. I'm going to do a total of 12 off camera, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just did my 12th single crochet. So now to finish off this row, I just want to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet off the row. So find that first single crochet and do a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and do 1 single crochet into the same spot as the last slip stitch. So into that first stitch, a single crochet. Now we're going to do the following repetition. You're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to skip the next stitch and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So we're skipping the next one into the next single crochet. And that's what we want to do all the way around. We're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1 stitch and into the next single crochet. So that's our second repetition of that. You want a total of 5 repetitions of this. So I need 3 more, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just finished the 5th repetition here. And now this last one's going to be a bit different. We're going to finish off this row by doing a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to skip the next stitch, and then you're going to do 1 treble crochet into the top of the first single crochet. So for a treble crochet, you're going to yarn over twice, insert your hook into the single crochet you have to go into, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you want to do 4 double crochets into the space that was formed by the treble crochet that you just made. So basically around the treble crochet, we're going to work 4 double crochets. So into this space, we're going to do 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to start the repeat. The repeat starts at a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do 5 double crochets into the next chain 7 space. So into the next chain space here, 5 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. And that's what we want to do all the way around. You're going to chain 3 and do 5 double crochets into the next chain 7 space. So do that all the way around. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just did my final 5 double crochets into the last chain 7 space. So now to finish off this row, we just want to do a chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do a slip stitch at the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So you find the top of that chain 3 and do a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to start with a chain 3. That counts as a double crochet. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. So here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing a chain 3. and then doing 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space. This chain 3 space here, 1 single crochet. Then you chain 3 and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's basically what we want to do all the way around. I'll do it one more time with you. Chain 3, then do a single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3, and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So do that all the way around. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I'm almost done here, but I just want to show you. I just did my last 5 double crochets into the last 5 stitches, and I've got my very last chain space. So you're going to finish off by doing a chain 3, then a single crochet into that chain space, chain 3, and then do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. Insert your hook into there, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And this here is the end of row 4. For row 5, we're going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to work a 4 double crochets together over the next 4 stitches. So essentially for that, we're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch with our hook, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. And do the same thing into the next 3 stitches. Yarn over, go into the top of the next double crochet, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. And then the very last one, yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. You're going to have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 5 loops. And that's our double crochet 4 together. We're going to start the repeat now. We're going to do a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space. So into this chain space here, 1 single crochet. Then you want to chain 5 and do 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Then you want to chain 5. And we're going to work what's going to be called a cluster, which essentially is just a 5 double crochet together across the next 5 stitches. So the same thing that we did here, we're just going to be doing it across 5. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. And do that for every stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop into each one of these stitches. And you're going to have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, just grab some yarn here, yarn over, pull through all the loops. And that's our cluster stitch or a 5 double crochet together. Continuing on, let me see, that actually ends the repeat. So we can go back to the beginning of it. I'll do it one more time with you. The repeat starts at a chain 5. And then doing a single crochet into the next chain space. Then chain 5, and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain space, and then we're going to do a chain 5. So another chain 5, and then we're going to work the cluster or the 5 double crochet together. So yarn over into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and do that into each stitch. You're going to have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. And so that's the repeat we want. We're going to do this all the way around, and I'll see you when you're almost done. Okay, so I just went into the very last chain spaces with a single crochet, chain 5, single crochet. Now I'm going to do my final chain 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm back at where I started with the chain, what was it, chain 3 and 4 double crochet together. So now to finish off this row, you just want to do a slip stitch on top of that double crochet 4 together. On top of the cluster, basically, you do your slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 5. Now for row 6, we're going to start by doing a slip stitch into each of the next 3 chains. So this is basically the chain 3 space. So you go into the chain with a slip stitch. Here's 1. Let me see. Here's 2. And 3. Now from this space here, we're going to chain 1. And do 1 single crochet into this same chain space. Just around the chain space here, a single crochet. And now we're going to start the repeat. You're going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. So into the next chain 5 space, which is this one here, a single crochet. And this is what we want to do all the way around. We're going to chain 5. And do a single crochet into the next chain 5 space. So literally we're just doing chain 5 and doing a single crochet into the next chain 5 space all the way around. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I've just come all the way around and I just want to show you. At the very end here, you're not going to do the single crochet because you already started with that. So at the very end of the row, we're just going to do a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet that you started with. So into that first single crochet, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through to close. That there is the end of row 6. Now for row 7, this is our last row here. We're going to do a slip stitch into each of the next 3 chains. So into the first chain, a slip stitch. Second chain, a slip stitch. Third chain, a slip stitch. And now we're going to chain 1 and do 1 single crochet into the same chain space. Now we're going to start the repeat. The repeat starts at a chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. So 1 single crochet there. Now we're going to do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And into the next space, you're going to work the following repetition. You're going to do 5 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a chain 3. And then 5 double crochets into the same space. There's 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, 5. That's my 3rd, this is my 4th, and this is my 5th. So I've got 5 double crochets, chain 3, 5 double crochets. Continuing the repeat, you're going to chain 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. And that there ends the repeat. So I'm going to do it once again with you. The repeat starts by chaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then doing 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. Then we chain 3. And into the next space, we're going to do the following repetition. You're going to do 5 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a chain 3, and then 5 double crochets into the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Continuing the repeat, we're going to chain 3 and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain space. And that there ends the repeat. So we want to do this all the way around. Go back to the beginning of the repeat and I'll see you when you're almost done. Okay, so I'm almost done here. I just did the last repetition of the 5 double crochets, chain 3, 5 double crochets. And you'll notice that you have 2, 4, 6 of those peaks. Now at the very end, we're actually going to omit the last single crochet because you started with it. So we're going to chain 3 to finish off. And then you're going to just do a slip stitch into the first single crochet that you started with. And this here is the end of row 7. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Look how stunning this is. This is very much reminding me of a snowflake, but it does have those petals in the middle that also makes it look like a flower. And then you've got those like networks of chains, and then it gets structured on the outsides with the petals as you move along. Real beautiful. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.